My coach, the great Steve Hardison, once told me if you want to make more money than you're making, find someone with a problem and solve it for them. And that just opened me up completely.
Okay, everybody, Mime JG says it's time for the Not So Serious Life. Oh, man, we're getting loopy. Oh, that actually hurt my abs. We're back for episode number 15 of the Not So Serious Life. Steve Chandler's over there, Jason Goldberg over here. I know it's very hard to tell us apart with the black shirts, but Steve is the smart, good-looking one, and I'm the one with glasses. So Steve, can I ask you a quick question? I'm really curious about something.
Make it quick.
Okay, I'll try to make it quick. Do you have a morning routine?
Yes, I wake up, I turn on Skype, and I talk to you.
Oh, that's so. Thank you for not doing that from bed. I appreciate that.
Well,
Because that'd be kind of creepy. Okay, cool. Do you have anything else? Do you meditate? Do you work out? Do you have your bulletproof coffee? Nothing.
no, I curse.
Okay, good.
I curse and yell, and I shake my fist at the gods, and then I start my day feeling purged.
How many times a day do you use the word whippersnapper?
Never.
Never. Okay, just curious. Okay. All right, you ready to get into our question of the day?
Yes.
And actually, I just want to say, because we're always joking about what a fatty I am with my food, I had a kale and spinach and protein smoothie this morning for breakfast. Are you proud of me, Steve?
See, there's no sponsor in that, so that makes you look good. But how do we get sponsored by kale?
That's true.
You can't.
I think diabetes has a bigger sponsorship budget. Not ending diabetes. I mean diabetes.
Well,
Which box?
Frosted Flakes, please, for 200.
For 200. What about? Somebody online wanted to know how I got the questions in the box, and we're not going to tell them, right? This is...
Well, no, I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't even know, right?
I don't want to know.
Okay, good. All right, so this is a good one. I say that about all of them because they're all good. The question is, if you are not creating the financial wealth you want and can't figure out how to serve any greater than you currently are doing, then what do you recommend? Anonymous question, if you are not creating the wealth you want and you can't figure out how to serve any greater than you are, what do you recommend?
Well, there's so many different things. What I zero in on with that question is figuring out. Like, I have to figure out. And we have an audio called the how to versus the want to. And so where people get stuck is believing they don't know how to do something, or they can't figure out how to. And what's really missing is the want to. So what I recommend is this person turn up their desire a little bit. Did they have a name, or was it anonymous?
It was anonymous.
Okay. So they turn up their desire a little bit and fine-tune their desire, and drop the story that I don't know how to serve any better than I am. Drop the story that I don't know who to serve better, or how to reach more people with my service, or how to serve more profoundly. And then start with a clean slate and experiment. We talked about this on a previous episode, Jason. Put on your goggles and experiment.
Yeah.
These are lab goggles where people are experimenting all the time to find a cure for something. And you experiment with service. Experiment with solving people's problems for them. My coach, the great Steve Hardison, maybe he'll sponsor us now.
Oh, that's good.
My coach, the great Steve Hardison, once told me, if you want to make more money than you're making, find someone with a problem and solve it for them. And that just opened me up completely.
Yeah.
So that's what I recommend.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. We keyed into the same thing because when I read can't figure something out, right, or trying to figure something out, to me, immediately that feels heavy. It feels beyond me. It feels heavy. It's serious. Like I need to completely revamp everything. And really, serving at a greater capacity, to me at least, is, and we've talked about this before too, it's not revolutionary, it's evolutionary, right? Like 1% deeper service, 2%, 5% deeper service, not 100% more service than you're doing now, just a little bit incrementally. But something you brought up is really important too, and it's something that I think both of us see a lot. We have to also be honest about the service we're providing, right? Sometimes we think we're serving, and really it may be something that we think is cool or it's fun or whatever else, and there should be elements of that in whatever service we're providing. But I think it's also really important to understand whether we're really providing something that people value. And so if you look at something, less mystical than wealth creation, and you say, I have a car that doesn't go as fast as I'd like it to, and no matter how hard I press on the pedal, it doesn't go any faster, the problem is not your driving, and it's not even necessarily the car. It's about being honest and clear about what the vehicle is capable of in its current form and what you can expect out of it. And so you can do things in that car. You can put a supercharger on it, and you can put race fuel, and that's like us going deeper into whatever it is we're already doing to serve people. Or we can go in a different direction and be creative and say, where else can I be serving people? Where else can I use my gifts and talents and resources to make a difference, to actually solve somebody's problem? And so I think when we approach it creatively like that, as like a game, how can we do this 1 or 2 or 5% more, then it just doesn't have to be so serious. Like, I have to find the way to serve deeper so I can make money. That's just all too heavy and serious to me.
Good.
Does that jive with you?
Absolutely.
Cool. I like it. So to you, Anonymous, maybe that's really their name. Maybe they're French. Anonymous. Is that possible?
It could be anarchists who are ready to disrupt the entire web of civilization, which we don't judge. We would not judge that.
No, we're good with that because they may have money to sponsor us.
We are down with that.
Cool. So if you're a part of an anarchist group and you're looking for a good investment, we can toss the cereal out and you guys can sponsor.
I'll get my Guy Fawkes mask, and we're down with anybody, anything for money. That's really kind of that makes life fun.
Can we change the name of the show to Anything for Money?
Anything for money. I think we get a lot more people.
I like that. What were you going to say a second ago?
Nothing. I edited myself like that.
That's amazing. Okay, so then I will edit the rest of this and say, thank you guys for all your questions. Thanks for continuing to follow us. Send us your questions to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. Hit us up on Facebook and Instagram and wherever you hang out online, and share this with people that you know. If you know somebody else in the world that's saying, hey, you know what? I want to make more money and I don't know what to do. Share this episode with them. Maybe something big will happen for them and they can share it with us, and then we'll get all the credit. Because really, Steve, beyond making money, getting credit for all of this is what we really want, isn't it?
Huge. It's huge.
It's huge. Okay. So from the Entitled Schmucks, Jason Goldberg and Steve Chandler, we love you guys, and we will see you soon.
Bass.